Oh, what a beautiful morning it is. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that natural daylighting I have in the background there. Look at that beautiful natural sunrise and you know, it's good. Life is life is good. Life is good. I used to dread waking up this early in the morning, but then I get to see the sunrise and then I realize everything is okay because there's just this beautiful natural lighting that's falling down on all of us. What's this? Wait a minute. Whoa, what's all this? Fluorescent lighting? Oh no! Don't tell me I have to be under all this for the next 8 hours. Oh god. Oh no! Where's it all coming from? No! Fluorescent bulbs! God save us all! Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles now, isn't it? Fluorescent lighting. Wow. I love stark white environments. They are very natural and very good for my psyche. I don't even know if I used that word right. It's too early. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to my fluorescent, um, yeah, my personal fluorescent purgatory. That's that's where we all. I think a lot of us are kept in that purgatory. But just in case you didn't realize, um, hello, good morning, and welcome back to the live stream, which is the show where I gradually destroy the components of my computer by abuse and use. Our GPU is still out of order and probably will be for the foreseeable future, so if there is any bad quality or like weird lag during the streams, I can't do anything about that, sorry. So you're just going to have to put up with that. But there's going to be plenty of gaffs and plenty of funnies and other morningly things. So maybe that'll make up for the lack of fidelity. All right. well, well. We do enjoy suffering on a morning like this, don't we? We do enjoy suffering. Well, let's not beat around the bush anymore, and let's get this stream down the road. What game are we playing? Minecraft, and we're gonna hope the game doesn't crash again. Uh, we're letting the CPU do all the heavy lifting once again, so we'll see how all that ends up. It might have already crashed. No, I see stuff moving. We're still good. We're good. We're good. We're okay. That's good. That's good. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, so there's my Twitch information. Hope you all are doing good. I'm doing decent. Decent. It's Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday morning, which means Monday's over, I guess. If you really hate Mondays. Um yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking for something here on my thing. My what is it? Oh, stream information. That's right. Stream information. Okay. Okay, good. We still have the Minecraft category. Good. Good, good. All right. Well, I'll get the content actually going then. Welcome to Lag Craft. Welcome to Simple Shaders Craft. This is just how things are gonna have to be for a little while. Um, and also, if you're a YouTube viewer who is confused, uh, I have stopped multi-streaming in order to squeeze a little bit more quality out of the video feed and stuff, and also just to like preserve my CPU for as long as possible. So, yeah, you're just going to have to like watch the recordings on YouTube. Sorry, but that's all right. I think I kind of figured out the Twitch thing a little bit more. So that's good. That's good. So what am I going to do today? I kind of jumped into this stream without a clear plan. That's not to say I ever really have a clear plan. Um, so I guess we're just going to get to building. I guess we're just going to get to doing some, I don't know, just a little bit of silly Minecraft building on a beautiful Tuesday morning such as this. It is a little cold though. It is a little cold out. I don't know how the weather is for you all out there. It's a little chilly. It's a little chilly. Gee, bro, why's the weather in this state so bipolar? Good God, that's a phenomenon exclusive only to the region that I live in. Huh. So you can see, I did a little bit of building off camera, as I usually do. Um, and I made it symmetrical. So what does that mean? That means that my meat to brain tasks for the moment have been finished. So now I need to start thinking again. And that's when things get a little weird on a morning like this, whenever I have to start thinking. Because I used up all of my morning, um, what is it, my morning novelty on that whole fluorescent lights thing. Which, yeah, fluorescent lights suck. And then the theme for next stream has already been kind of worked out because I think that's the stream before, like the Thursday before Easter. Is Easter this Sunday? Is that happening? Does Easter still happen? I know there's going to be a lot of eggs that happen. I know I can use that bit. But I don't know. Is that next Sunday? I actually don't know. Uh, when is Easter 2026? April 5th. April 5th. No. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, well. Next week, my bad, my bad. Well, I guess I'll be streaming on Easter then. Well, that'll be cool, won't it? That'll be cool, won't it? And then we have Certified Turtle Online, who seems to be as hopelessly roped into this server as I am. Say hi to everyone, Certified Turtle. Hi, Glitchy, hi, Glitchy! Alright. So what do I need to do? What did I... Why are we all here? What is our mission statement? What is our mission statement in this fluorescently lit office environment in order to promote focus and networking or something? What is our mission statement this morning? What is our mission statement? Well, our objective as a collective in this fluorescently lit environment here, just to make... Whoa, what's going on with my tuber? How long's that been going on for? How does that keep happening? You know what? I'm just gonna like delete this one. This one has only caused me trouble. We're deleting it. That tuber has just been deleted because it for some reason keeps randomly switching to that, so forget it. Forget it. And now the immersion has been broken again. Beautiful. Oh well. Let's continue to break the immersion by getting these fluorescent lights on screen. Wow. There we go. That'll be good. Because I feel like that's a good theme. I feel like I can run with that theme a little bit. So let's make it a little more apparent. Here. There we go. There, we get those guys up on there. There, there, there we go. You see, now they're overlapping the viewports, so it's kind of like it's extra immersive and artful and design. I know I design, I design, I do. Um, but yeah, maybe one day I'll be designing in one of these fluorescently lit office environments. That's a tall order in this economy. I tell you. I tell you. I might have to sell my left toe to somebody for all that. For all that. Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance you might do well in high school, and whenever you do well in high school, there's a chance you might get a good scholarship, and there's a chance you might go to a good college or a college, and from that, there's a chance that you'll graduate from college, and um, there's a chance that you'll get a good job from that, and there's a chance that you'll get a job at all from that. Wow, we love gambling. We love gambling, don't we? Oh well. If I sell my left toe to somebody, there's going to be some guarantees. It's not going to be gambling anymore. So, so if you happen to be a head honcho or on the PR team of one of the architectural offices in my near vicinity, and all of a sudden you receive a left toe in a box, just know that that was ethically sourced. First off, that was ethically sourced, and it's a sign of my devotion to the mission statement, baby. To the mission statement. Thank you. Thank you for your consideration and time. And please email me back. Please email me back. At the very least, send my toe back. At least acknowledge me. You have to. If you receive my toe in a box, or maybe an earlobe, Phosphorus gave me his earlobe the other day, and that was pretty. That worked too. There's all sorts of things I can hack off. All sorts of little unnecessary bits that I can mail to people um, to signify my loyalty. I'm not being serious, by the way. I'm not being serious. Van Gogh did that. He got to work in a fluorescent office environment. you know, if it worked for him, it'll work for me. Okay, I really need to start placing some hoppers. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Hoppers, hoppers, where are you? Hoppers, hoppers. Uh, let's see. Where are all the Pixar hoppers at? Where are all the hoppers in my chat? Let's see here. I guess I need some comparators. Uh-oh, there's the hoppers. Uh-oh, there they are. Except now I need to go sleepy. Now I need to go sleepy real quick. So I'm going to go sleepy. And then whenever I wake up in the morning, we're going to get right to it. So let's see. Let's just go over here. And I can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. You see, Mojang themselves acknowledge how much the rain sucks in this game, so they let you sleep through thunderstorms. I hate the rain in this game. I don't know why. It is more immersion. Oh. Well, that sucks. Well, we love immersion, don't we? Yes, we do. I should have not said anything. Oh, God. Jeez Louise. Okay. It's one of those days. It's one of those weeks. You know, I feel like yeah, it's just kind of a cursed it's a cursed day. I can already feel it. It's a cursed semester, really, which is not a good semester to be cursed. It's my last semester of my bachelor's program, but things got to get a little screwy at some point. All right, so now that we have all this in order, I can actually finally um, kind of figure out how to route all of the hoppers through here. That was my original objective, so we can continue that now. So let's see. Let's see. So the hoppers go right before the chests, it looks like. Right before the chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is where the end of the chests will be. So this is where the hopper line will go. Huh. It's going to be a little bit... I got to finagle it a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. No. It needs to go that way. It needs to go that way. And then I just need a... It's just going to help me get a clearer picture of what to do here. That's why I built this particular part first. So then we can just route it out of that opening just like that. I guess while we're here, we can make some design decisions about how we want to route this line. So I think just have it be along the wall and then be center with that opening. That's going to be about as good as it's going to get for that. And so now that we kind of have a general idea of where the hopper is going to start at, everything else is going to kind of fall into place meat brain style. Except for the window part. Except for the window interactions, which are going to happen here, which again, that's why I'm doing this whole thing, so I can figure out how it's going to go over the big window that's going to go here, because that's going to be a complicated situation, I think. One thing at a time, fricklets. One thing at a time. So we're going to have this this bubble elevator as well, which is going to go on this corner here, I think. So that's going to be, well, we'll go ahead and build the bubble elevator now, since that's kind of part of the hopper system, and now we know where to connect it to. Everything's falling into place now. It's all falling into place. All the technical things are. That's what I really need to design around, the technical aspects of it all. There'll probably be some things that I don't quite end up liking about this, but, well, that's on me, because I'm not able to do an iterative process, and I don't really feel like going into creative mode and schematicking things. I don't know. There's just something that there's like a lack of joy in just following instructions that I put out for myself. Now I say that, and I fully realize that I'm a hypocrite because I repeated this pattern multiple times, but I don't know. I don't like building from a schematic, basically. And really, there's no real reason, other than I just don't like it. So, yeah, sorry that I'm not being reasonable. Yeah, I'm not always completely logical. So, yeah, sorry, screw off. I It works. Okay. Bubble elevator. Bubble elevator. That's what we were doing. I have a whole bunch of glass over here in the super smelter room. So I'm going to take the glass and I am going to build with the glass. And we're going to see how far that gets us. So let's see here. There we go. There's our panes and our clear glass blocks. Now I'm going to flutter over here like an insect, like a bug, if you will. And I'm going to build the bubble elevator. So let's see. Let's see here. Let's get this bad boy squared away, cubed away, cubed away. And we're just gonna do that. I also realized that for the past couple of streams, I have neglected the Glueberg, but rest assured, the Glueberg will be back next stream, because I live in a panopticon, and if I go and try and get the Glueberg right now, I will be seen, and that'll be the beginning of my downfall. So, Glueberg will happen next stream. It will happen next stream. As of right now, though, I need to figure out this bubble elevator. I know it's going to go in this corner, but I don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet. It's going to go like that. It's going to slot right in there. And that'll be great. That'll be great. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I have a little bit of a scheme going on. That's going to be where the bubble elevator is going to go. Okay. So now we have that. So this will be where the item input chest will go. I don't really know if I like it like this yet, but it'll probably be the best for the items, I guess, if it's kind of in that diagonal. I'm also debating on whether I should use stained glass or not for this, because I don't really like the grid, but also it's clear. It's clear, and I feel like I'd rather see the items going up than have them be obscured by like a glass, stained glass. The water will already kind of obscure them a little bit, though. But I don't know. I think it'll work. Can't be too picky. This is Minecraft after all. There's kind of a freedom in that limitation of block palettes, I guess. It keeps you from thinking too much and never getting anything done. How do I want this connection to work? How do I want the bubble elevator to connect to the base of the building? How do I want that to work? That'll work. That'll be good. It's kind of set into it a little bit. I kind of like that. I kind of like how that, yeah. I think that'll work. You know, corners are pretty prominent spots. So, I think it'll be nice. And then, you know, you'll be able to see it from the outside a little bit too. It'll just kind of poke out like that. So, we are highlighting this building's systems, because that's always you know, an effective strategy. So people can see this corner from the outside and, you know, see the blocks going up and stuff, and they'll be like, what's this building about? What's going on in here? And they'll realize it's an unnecessarily convoluted auto sorter. Now, I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, man, this really is an inefficient use of space. Like, it could hold twice as many items if I didn't just put a bunch of columns in there. Really, I don't really know how effective this is going to end up being as an auto sorter, like for my needs. I really don't know that. I mean, I'm hoping it'll cover my needs fairly well. Even though it's not very efficient, it is a very large building. I don't know. I don't know. One of these, one of these is going to hold, let's see, 8 double chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. So 88 double chests on the ground floor. Double that. And this is just on the ground floor, so that's what? Something like 170 something, 80 something, 170 or 80 something chests just on the ground floor. And then, of course, these are going to be 6 tall on these upper floors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so 8 again. And so that's 8 times 3. 8 times 3. Wait, no. Yeah, 8 times 3, that's 24. Huh? Oh, yeah, 24 times 6. Oh God, math. Math? That's like 120 something or something. So like, yeah, like 120 something, I think, or maybe more, maybe less on each of those. So multiply that by 2. So like, I'm losing track of numbers. I really need to like get out a calculator. I really need to just whip it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be inefficient, but does it need to be completely efficient? I think it'll, you know what, it'll do fine. This will be a fine building, and if it happens to overflow, I'll just be a little bit screwed. That's all. That's it. Yeah, I'll just be a little bit screwed for a little while, and then I'll just build on. I'll build more. I'll just expand it. There's not too much going on back here, so worst comes to worst, if it ends up catastrophically filling up, I'll just build another couple of these things back here. And then we have a system going on. It doesn't have to be perfectly efficient. It just has to be effective. But it has to be a little efficient. Let's not efficient-size the life out of everything, though. But also, let's not life the effectiveness out of everything either. I'm just going to build. I'm just going to build. That's another whole thinking thing that I have to do. And I don't got the brain power for that. Let's just do some meat brain stuff. I need soul sand. I need soul sand. Also, I just need to cross-reference things a little bit here. I just need to cross-reference things. How many blocks does this sorter hold? This is an efficient sorter. Let's see, so 5, 10. So this is 10 chests. 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 100 times, so 200, 400, 600. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, look, not all the chests in here are filled up. I have more items, though. Let's see how this works down in here. Let me just, here. Let's see. So I need a couple of these things. Oh, a few of these things. Oh, what's going on in here? Oh, wizard stuff. I don't know how all this wizard stuff works, but I'll just copy it. I'll just copy it because I don't know redstone, but I'll just, yeah, I'll just do the joyless process of mindlessly copying things. And then maybe at some point I'll actually understand the fundamentals. That's how things tend to work. Right, and then it just kind of gets bubbled up there. Bubble it up. Getting a little bubbly. And how's this link over? Oh, okay. Well, it's not the most elegant thing, but it'll work. So let's see. Let's see. We need an entry chest to get started. We need a input. Do we want to build copper chests just for the funny? Just for the funny? Also, we need to realize that it's not just going to be rooting in from an input chests, but there's also going to be hoppers that come in from the outside too. So should it be this high up? There's the next question. Ooh. Maybe we want a separate tube for the outside blocks. Do we want a separate tube? We could do a separate tube, I guess. Just one that sends the other blocks up. I like it all to come in from one tube, though. We'll route it up from underground if it gets kind of finicky. That's just going to be how that works. Okay, so where should we put item input? Where would be a nice spot for item input? Well, these are built on 2s. So maybe we want item input to be here, or maybe here. I'm thinking right here. I think that's a good spot for item input. Can I make like a copper chest? Yeah, I've never made a copper chest. I've never made a copper chest. Can I just make one? No, I need to make the golem. I'm guessing they just behave like normal chests. I'm guessing, but, you know, they'll be kind of aesthetic. I'd like a nice aesthetic chest. I guess that's how that works. And I'll just kind of leave the golems to do their own business, and maybe they'll just kind of they'll rust and then become statues. And they'll become statues, and then they may do my bidding. Hey, Quick Raptor. What's going on, Quickie C? Welcome to this forsaken Minecraft server. Hey, what's going on, Quickie C? Quickie R. Where did the C come from? The C came from Chandler. I know where that came from. Looks like I'm running a little low on carrots. Real ones know what that means. Real ones know what's going to happen soon. Let's see, I need a couple of pumpkins. I'm assuming I can just use copper chests normally after they've been golemed. I'm guessing. I don't really know, but we're about to find out. It's time to do some experiments. If I let the chest oxidize, I feel like it'll stand out pretty nicely against the brickery. It'll kind of draw people in. You know, it's got to draw attention towards it so people know that, yes, this is the input chest. Uh-oh. Good morning, Streambo. Get out of my chat. Goodbye, bot. Bot selling bots. The bot peddler. Oh, I can't be too hard on Streambo. You know, I thought something really happened to him a while ago. I got a little worried. I honestly did. Here, let's make these golems. Yeah. Oh, hello. Well, welcome to the world. All right. Well, you're free. You have been absolved from your duties, so you're free to wander now. You you will live a life of purposelessness. You've been absolved from what gives you purpose. You'll have to find a new lot in life. The prescribed way of doing things is no longer effective. They've been robbed of their chests. I'm assuming these just work like normal Minecraft chests. Hey, copper golems. Hey, copper golems. I want you to know something. Your entire life's purpose has been robbed so that I can have an aesthetic chest. The opulence of this situation has gone out of hand. You will now be left to rust. Do copper chests oxidize? I think they do. I would assume they would. All the other copper things do. And I'm assuming that these behave like normal Minecraft chests. I hope they do. It's a nice looking chest, isn't it? It's real nice. Yeah, real nice. Let's just see. Let's just see if this behaves like a normal Minecraft chest. Wrong way, wrong way. You sent your hoppers the wrong way. I know. Here, I just want to see. Yep, seems to be acting pretty normal to me. Good. Good. I'm just gonna let all that filter through. And, okay, well, there's all that squared away. Do we want to have it elevated or on the ground? I think elevated works well. Kind of gives it a little extra prominence. Oh, I don't know. It's elevated. It's on a plinth. So we'll set that on top of the hoppers, and also that makes our job a little bit more straightforward. A little bit. So let's see. So where do these end up going? These things just root into the hopper. So then, oh, I see. I'm starting to understand redstone now. So this comparator detects that there's stuff in the hopper, and it makes this timer go. So that's how that works. That's how that works. I don't really know why it's like this, but we're just gonna trust it. We're gonna trust the process. We're just gonna trust the process a little bit. Shoutouts to Harold, who built the most largest and most insane Minecraft redstone factory that I've ever laid my two beady little eyes upon. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna go shopping. We're gonna go shopping down here at the Home Depot. Look, it's even Home Depot colors. Built by the one and only Harold. Oh my God, there's books and quills here. I didn't know that. Oh, that's great to know. And lecterns. Whoa, wait a minute. All the museum stuff is here too. I'm gonna have to go shopping more often. I didn't know all this was in here. This would be great for the museum. Harold must have known. He put all this stuff right next to each other. I think he knew. I didn't know all this was in here. Wow. That's a miracle of the modern age right there. Wait. That means that my Pulpomaxer is now defunct. Oh, there's a Pulpomaxer somewhere in this. I know there is. There has to be. How else is he getting these feathers? He's not sourcing those ethically. Hmm. Well, the more you know, I guess. I didn't know these were craftable. Or are they? I don't know how he's getting these. There's got all sorts of crazy stuff in here. I really need to look at this more often. I really do. And note blocks. I can play a little song for you all. Target blocks. Man, why don't I come in here more often? Jeez. There. Got some dispensers. I mean, there's more than any of us will ever need. I guess I really need a dropper, don't I? There. Well, I need 3 droppers. Um, and observers. So just grab a bunch of those. Welcome to de facto creative mode, everybody. Because of this insane thing. Daylight sensors. Home Depot. It's nuts insane in here. Nuts insane. This was brought to you by the crafter. This insane machination of the one and only Harold. I don't even think he completely understands what's happening here. Sure is something. I'll say that much. All right. All right, I think we have all the blocks we need now to get this bad boy up and running. So let's just reference this other sorter made by a more competent Minecraft player. And we'll just steal from them. We'll just steal their ideas, basically. All right, so the hopper goes directly into the dropper. So we're going to hop the dropper in that spot right there. In that spot. All right. There we go. Real simple, real demure. Does that look stupid? If it looks stupid, I'll just put some trapdoors on there and hope they don't activate with the redstone. That's what I'll do if it looks stupid. All right, and then we do a comparator. All right, so need to go grab a comparator. We're painting by numbers. That's all right. That's all right. It's only a few blocks, so I can keep a little inkling of my sanity by doing this. Let's see. Where's my... No, I needed comparators. That's right, comparators. Comparators. Where are my redstone comparators at? There they are. There's a few. It's enough for what I need to do. All right, so we'll pop one of those. We'll pop one of those right back here. We'll pop it right back there. Like that. Looks like, looks like we've run into a little bit of a conundrum here. Oh. Yeah. I might have to route things a little funky just because I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see all that stuff going on back there. No, we have to make it seamless like Apple. You're not supposed to see the nuts and bolts. You're not supposed to. Oh no, you're not supposed to You're not supposed to work on things. You're not supposed to tinker with the things on this seamless device. No, no, it's been expertly designed by wizards. You're not supposed to see all the internals, and you're definitely not supposed to work on them. You're not supposed to repair our things. You're supposed to blindly trust us. Here. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. I want to make it a little seamless. I know I bashed the Apple philosophy, but now I'm starting to see where that line of thinking comes from. We got to make it a little bit clean. Maybe I'll put like a maintenance hatch back here so we can have the best of both worlds. Yeah. I didn't quite measure everything here. Now we're running into this problem. Oh, yeah. Sucks to suck. Let's take another look at this. Oh, yeah, there's a repeater in there. Repeater. So it might have to pop out a little bit. Maybe it'll look okay. Maybe it'll look extra technical. Maybe it's part of the aesthetic, you know? Maybe it's part of the aesthetic. And then you have one of those seamless heads out there. Oh, Quick Raptor says I'm stealing your. Oh, I didn't see that message. Oh, I was too preoccupied. Why'd he steal my sheep? What the heck? He's probably freeing them. They're that there have been some people that have arrived and done some dubious things to my livestock, and I don't really want to get into it that much. All right, and then we put these this way. All right, all right, and then we all right. Getting it all looped up here. Getting it all looped up. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. That's not how I wanted that to go. All right, it's a little less elegant than I want things to be, but it'll get the job done for sure. I mean, it's sticking out a little bit. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that being that way, but I don't know. Maybe I have a new idea. I have a new idea. Maybe I'll just do away with part of the base back there. Maybe I just need to expose the whole thing. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe more of it? Maybe I just need to expose more of it? Glitchy exposed. Glitchy exposed. Welcome to my exposure video. There. Maybe we just do that. You know, just kind of let it be. We're letting it be. This is honest. Okay, we're building something honest here. All right. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I like that. I like that a little better. Just having everything kind of out, just hanging out like that. It's free. It's free. It's honest. It's wow. Yes. Yes. Um, I can make it work. I can make it work. It'll be all right. Just don't freak out too much. Keep your nuts in a twist. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then I'll just put these in here like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. This works. I made it work. It works. If you don't think it works, go suck eggs. Go suck eggs. All right. All right. Well, we have all that together. So that'll be good. I'll just put some of these in here. All right. Some chiseled tough. We're tough right now. So we'll just put that in there. Okay. Okay, all right. And now we do need the what is it? The sad sand or whatever it's called. But I also need to empty out my pockets. My pockets are full. So I will put some crap in that random shulker box. Maybe by the time I get towards the end of this process, I can just put my random crap in the dump chest and the sorter will do the job for me. Won't that be nice? I think that'll be nice. Alright. When do I need to be gone by? I need to ask myself that before I get too much more into things. So let's see. Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I have class at 12:30. 12:30. I need to get ready for the day. I need to brush my teeth. I need to take a little shower. I need to give myself a pep talk in the mirror and really ask myself, where's my life going? What am I doing? Why am I here? What is the mission statement? What will land me under fluorescent lights for the next 30 years of my life until my body breaks down? What will land me there with my degree? How can I leverage myself in this job market? I'm in a pickle! Hello, beast mode. I need to give myself a pep talk in the mirror. I need to walk into firms with my portfolio and resume in hand. I'm going to give the PR person at the front desk both of those things. They will be printed on the highest quality paper. And my resume will as well. They will be printed with the crispest images that they have ever seen in that firm. And they will realize that I am a competent fit for their company. Because something's not getting through LinkedIn or a handshake. I will hand them those things personally. I know where many of the firms are nearby. I will walk in. I will research them. Each one of them. I will figure out who's actually in charge of hiring and firing in that business. I will look for them. I will look for them. And I will hand them my resume and portfolio. Personally, with a smile on my face. And I will give them a firm handshake, if need be. And they're going to say, I like the cut of your jib, kid. You're hired. You're hired. Part-time position, baby. Summer internship. Oh, God. Let's get, I need to just calm down for a second. That's the wizard juice talking. That's the wizard juice talking. That's my magic potion. That's all that is. No, it's my fault. It's my fault for not doing hundreds of applications. Hundreds. I'm sorry that I've been busy with Well, really, really, it is a skill issue. I'm the one playing Minecraft here instead of rising and grinding, I guess. Oh, God. Well, I'm screwed until I'm unscrewed, I guess. Whatever. The streams go on. That's a rule. That's a rule. Okay, that you can't get around that. Can't get around that. Okay. All right. Soul sand. That's what I was looking for. Soul sand. I went on a whole little tight tangent there. All right. Let's see. Where is my soul sand? There's my soul sand. I guess I need to remove the tag chill from these early morning live streams, don't I? I'll do that. Right now. Right now, I'll remove the tag. Boop! Goodbye, tag. Goodbye, chill tag. Viewer rewards. What is viewer rewards? I don't remember putting that tag in. What tag could I replace chill with? Let's see. What tag could I replace chill with? Insane. Crash out. Uh, irresponsible. Blocks. I'm blocks maxing. Here. I'm blocks maxing. There's the new tag. Oh, what am I saying? The algorithm's gonna hate that. Um, well, what else can we put? Minecraft building. Um, PNG tuber. PNG tuber. Oh, I can leverage my tuber. There we go. There's the new tag. I have to put something in there to advertise. There. Uh-oh, it's carrot time now. I keep getting off track. Things just keep popping up, don't they? Things just keep popping up. Okay, well. I thought I got a soul sand. Oh, I already put it in there. So I need to do the soul sand. I need to do, what is it? The thing with the plant. The plant thing. I need one of those plants too, and I need some carrots too. I need some carrots. I need some carrots. Cause I'm gonna starve. I'm gonna starve if I don't get my golden carrots. Yeah. What do you think about this carrot boy? Does carrot boy want to come out this morning? Oh. Oh no. No, a new type of advertisement. Glitchy117 streams. We specialize in promoting Twitch channels. Check out our website. Well, that's promotion, I guess, but still, screw off. Get out of here. Quit gumming up my chat. You're advertising. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like the cut of your jib. But I'll tell you what I do like is some golden carrots. That's what I like on a morning like this. I don't really have a carrot boy bit this morning. I feel like I've kind of wore it out a little bit. Okay, carrot boy. Carrot boy. I need to use him more sparingly, you see. I need to use him more sparingly. Because I need to come up with some new bits. I've just been relying on the old stuff for all this time. What the heck? I need to come up with some new bits. I'm in a rut. That's how it always gets by this point in the semester. I know I'll get refreshed eventually. I know I'll catch another wind. It's just... Oh man, I'm recovering from midterms still. Worst part is, spring break is over now, so... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, well, now I need to get some more wizard's potions, so... I guess I can whip out the new intermission thing that I have. So let's see. I had to nuke my computer. I'll bring back Sign Guy. I will bring back Sign Guy. Don't worry. But as of right now, we will have to deal with some generic text. Generic text says glitchy will. He will. BRB in like 2 min... Oh, 3 minutes. Okay. And then we'll make it a visually acute color. Okay. Okay. Can we do an outline? Outline? Ooh, a gradient. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Wow. Wow. We're getting technical now. Whoa, oh, that's very aesthetic of you. What if we do like whoa, that's satisfying, isn't it? That's satisfying. I would drink something that was this color, but now it looks like vomit. Now it looks like vomit whenever I put it on this background. So I need to have a visually acute background for these words. So what do? I put a background on that bad boy. Let me slap a background on that bad boy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your nuts. Get that out of here. Hey, check this out. Check this out. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Well. All right. Oh, well, I'll be right back. It'll be real quick. It'll be real quick. I swear it will. And if it's not, then you can behead me. You can chop my head off. Here. Oh, just do a little something in the background. Right? And I'll just get here. What was that new thing that I was gonna do? Let's see. I'll get. Oh, whoa! I screwed up my window. Oh nuts! Oh nuts! I just want to do the BRB. There's too many steps. There's too many steps now. I have convoluted my process. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna run the intermission. All right. I'll be right back. I promise. See? All right. All right, that's enough. All right, intermission over. You see, that was quick. See, it was quick. Okay. Well, now we will remove this very awesome generic text BRB sign forever. I just deleted it. It's gone for good. Only to be remembered in the archives of this stream. Maybe I'll have to memorialize that awesome text in the catacombs. All right. Well, getting this stream back on the road now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we'll try not to be cornball cringe for the next hour and a half. Right? Hour and a half? Maybe like hour and 20 minutes. I gotta get ready. I gotta get rid of my stench. Luckily, you don't have smell-o-vision, but I am a little musty this morning, so I gotta get cleaned up after this. These streams like happen first thing after I wake up. That's my excuse. Sorry about the must. Let's face it. Let's face it. You knew the guy on the other side of the screen was going to be a little musty every now and then. You knew it. You knew it. I need the plant stuff, the water plants that grow. Kelp. Kelp. So I'm gonna get some kelps. Gonna just go down here in the ocean here, and we're gonna recognize this immersive undersea world here that we've created. All right. Oh, hello, Nautilus. Ooh, I'm about to drown. Mr. Obama, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. There we go. All right. That should be all the kelps that we need. God help the kelp. Go, and I get my water bucket. My water. Let's see, and then there's these little things that I dropped in here, and now the sun's going down once again. So then I take a little sleepy. And I take a little sleepy. Who opened my door? Did you hear that? Who's in my house? Oh! It's you. Hello. You're pretty smart. You're pretty smart. I didn't know you could open doors. You're gonna go sneaking around now? I didn't know you could do that. That's alright. It's alright. Welcome to my abode. Here, since I've deprived you of your life's purpose, uh, come in here and listen to a song, if you'd like, or maybe you want something from the pantry. Hey, oh, you can't. Don't let the little guy out. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy, and he lives in my pantry. There's certain things that shouldn't be open. Okay, gotta. You can't activate trapdoors, right? I don't know what you can or can't do. Just don't cause a mess, okay? Don't cause a mess. All right, and then you can just snoop around. You can't activate that, right? Right? All right. I don't entirely trust you, but I'll let you do your thing. All right. You'll build trust, okay? You'll build trust. Idle hands are the devil's playground. I should have known that whenever I took the chests away from the golems. Oh, by the way, the intermission song was a note block adaptation of someone else's transcription of R.R. Thiel's Overworld. Uh, should have wrote that on screen. I need to be better about crediting people, or I'm going to get in some kind of controversy. I don't want to get in some kind of controversy. Yeah, it's a transcription of a song from a ROM hack of Super Mario World that was then turned into note block version. But good things are good things, no matter how they're presented. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to be a little weird too, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. I didn't quite think this one through either, did I? Maybe I can just get away with doing that. Maybe no one will notice. I think it'll work. I think it'll work because it'll happen on the other side too, and I can turn it into some kind of design. Alright, so we'll just continue rooting that up and hope nobody notices or nitpicks. Because I'll say, just give it a minute. Just give it a minute. It'll work out. It'll work out. Everything always works out in the end. You just you're just complaining about the pie before it's baked. That's your fault. That's your fault. You have a sour outlook of the world. Okay, so there is the very top of the thingy. That's great. And what block should I use to top it with? Because I wasn't exactly the biggest fan of how that other sorter um, just had glass on the top at the connection point. That just wasn't the biggest fan of that. Wasn't the biggest fan. I'm not really sure if I'm the biggest fan of the clear glass. I might do some kind of combination of clear glass and stained glass. Leaving my stains all over the place. Nothing can ever be completely clear. You can't get a clear answer out of that guy. You can't get a clear answer out of the G-Man. But you know when he's not giving you a clear answer, that's for sure. He is a Weasley little man. Maybe we want the connection to be colors. I like colors. Do you like colors? I don't really know if I want to do colors, though. Maybe I do want to do colors. Maybe that's the stain that we were missing. I don't know. I'm pondering, you see. I'm pondering. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about what my next move should be. Ponderances. I think I want the top to be a neutral color. Beast Mode Viper says, can someone TP to me or let me TP to them to use their /fix command on my gear in the middle of a cave currently and don't have the levels for fixing on an anvil? You can TP to me. You can TP to me, the Beast Mode Viper. And I'll just fix my own stuff in the meantime. Here, what do you want me to fix? What do you want me to fix? He says, I need my fix. I need my fix. We need. We need fixed. He's typing. Do you know about the /fix command to fix all of it at once? Yeah. Yeah, bestie. Here. I have to get some of this crap out of my inventory. Alright. Slash. What's broken? What? Hello? Wait. It's like barely damaged. Why are you trying to fix it? Why don't you go to the XP farm? Why am I doing all this? Why am I whatever. Just gonna hope I don't accidentally give him one of my things. There. All better. It's all better. Is that every oh, wait a minute. There. There you go. I think that's everything. Okay. No problem. No problem. Go back to the mines, but next time wait for your gear to get a little more damaged before you bring it to me. I can only do that once an hour. I got to budget a little bit. I didn't give him back his silk touch. I just forgot. Oh, he thought I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Well, I can't fix it for an hour now. It was probably... You screwed up. You screwed up. You screwed up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I already bent backwards. You gotta account. You gotta account in that situation. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. You organize and I bend backwards. Otherwise, I can't help you. I'm going to get some deep slate for the connection, I think. Or maybe I want deep slate. I want deep slate. Do I want deep slate? What block do I want to put up there? I feel like deep slate just departs too much from the block palette. That's the issue. Maybe I don't want to do deep slate, but maybe I do want to do deep slate. I don't know. Or maybe I want to do granite. Maybe I want to do granite up there. But I don't want it to look like an architectural tumor. Let's just see how it looks as granite. We'll just do that. First, I gotta go sleepy. All right, let's do a granite. Let's do a granite up here. Glitchy, Glitchy, if you were efficient, you would have all this done by now. Glitchy, you're not doing things efficiently enough. This is why it takes you months to do single projects. I know. Skill issue. Skill issue. I don't have to be efficient with all this. Efficiency is for whenever I'm selling my time. I'm not selling my time, I'm using my time. For this I am, at least. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it will work. let's see. So that's gonna be where it joins. So actually, I need to raise it up a little bit. I need to raise it up 1 block. Yeah, yeah. And then I'll put the cap on there. And I like how the cap looks. I do like how the cap looks, but I don't quite know if uh, if that'll work. Well, just need to make like a little connection node. Maybe I'll draw attention to it. Maybe I'll draw attention to it. Wait, no, this needs to be one higher, doesn't it? Yeah. No, it needs to be one higher. It keeps getting taller and taller on me. Oh, they grow up so fast. Hold on, I need to make this one taller, I think. There. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Yeah. Yeah. Until it's not good. Some things are bad. Some things are good. Sometimes, if you get too in your head about things, you can't tell which from which. Can't tell which from which. Alright, so I'm just going to make this silly little connection up here. Are we making a connection here? Earth to glitchy, Earth to glitchy. You've procrastinated one too many times. One too many times. Earth to glitchy, Earth to glitchy. There we go. And I guess we could just kind of, yeah. I think I mean, I don't know. Oh, it's a little funky. It's a little funky there how that goes through that, but I don't really know how else to make her work. To make her work, she's got to, it's got to pop in there at some point. So what the heck? What the heck? I don't think it, I think it'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be alright, I think. It'll be A-okay. And we'll just enclose all of that. Alright, so now we're just gonna drop the water down in there, like so. Yeah, that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's how it looked in the other sorter. And now we're gonna plant some plants. Plant some plants in there, and yeah, there's our bubble elevator. It might be the first one. Yeah, but whenever I put that water in there, it kind of gave it a little more presence, didn't it? Yeah, so now you can kind of tell this is where I'm supposed to put the crap in. Right there. Right there. And this will be a big window right here. Right there, it'll be a big window, and we'll have this on the corner. Corners are always a good spot. You could argue that maybe I should have put it on this corner instead, but this is the entrance. This is one of the entrances, and I feel that an entrance is very important as well. So that's how that worked. You see, if I was able to iterate on this, I could have come up with some more solutions. Because I'm already thinking of more solutions, but yeah, it just, if I put the chest out here, if I put the dump chest out here, you see, that gets kind of weird because like you want to be in there before you start putting your inventory stuff in there. So no, I'll just leave this as a nice little garden cutout. Yeah. We can highlight it, but got to be a little sensible about things, and yeah, it'll just engage this other corner. So now we have the best of both worlds. Or maybe it's a compromise. Maybe it is a compromise. No, not a compromise. Oh no, sacrifices, sacrifices. Whatever. Whatever. There's no perfect way to do things, I don't guess. Let's just put the stupid kelp in there. I am happy that it's all kind of finally starting to come together a little bit. I knew it would once I, got all these structures built. Because I gotta do things one thing at a time here. One thing at a time. Let's turn all these into source blocks. Then I'll break them, and that should be a fairly decent test as to whether or not it'll, kind of filter in like how it's supposed to. So let's see. Let's break it. And I'll go, whoopee! Oh, I don't think it all got in there. I don't think any of it went in there. Uh-oh. That's all right. Let's just test the whole mechanism. It's not working. Why is it not working? What did I do wrong? Does it need a button? Why would it need a button? Let's see if a button helps. Why would it need a button? The machine in the other place had a button. Let's see. I screwed up. I screwed something up. Hang on. Hang on. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong here? Like it's just supposed to go like automatically, right? There's a piston in there. Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was that the secret sauce? There's stuff under here. There's a piston under there. It's sticky. Well, that's why things got all screwed up. I didn't get sticky enough. Hold on, let me get sticky. Hold on. There's a sticky piston in there. I just learned redstone. All right. There. There. Yeah, oh, there. There we go. There. Sticky piston. Here. Here. Oh! It works! It's alive! Wow! There we go. There we go. Yeah. And it stopped whenever the items left the chest. But did they go into the hoppers right? Here's my next question of the day. I might have to block off the top of this because I feel like stuff is just going to get like volcanoed out at the top. But oh! We got to start. Okay, well that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So now we have the bubble elevator. And now we can figure out how the hoppers are just going to kind of root down. You see, it's all solving itself now. I pulled on the right silly strings, and now things are coming into scope. They're all getting scoped out. That's a nice feeling. That's a nice feeling. Doing it to it! Doing it to it! Great. Great. I am competent. Whenever I follow a guide. Okay, that's good. That's real good. It's real good. Let's put a lid on it. Put a lid on it so stuff doesn't volcano out of the top. There we go. Maybe we should add a vent to prevent pressure buildup and an explosion. And then glass shrapnel rains down onto the street below. That would really suck, wouldn't it? I mean, it has to be building up pressure with all this coming in from the water. But maybe the stones are porous enough, or maybe the gaps are just wide enough to that's where the air gets out. It's not perfectly sealed, so it might be okay. I don't have any rubber anyway. I'm sure there's gaps. Alright, so I guess I don't need that button after all. But maybe I do want some granite, just for aesthetic reasons. You know, a little bit of granite on the top, a little bit on the bottom. We can give that a little bit of TLC, I guess, on that little corner area. Hmm? Eh? I don't know. I don't know about that one. That one might be a little too silly. I might have gone a little too silly with that little stunt I tried to pull. If what about that? Gotta do some detail work here. Hmm? Or maybe we just want to do trapdoors. I kind of like that. It's got a nice base to it. It seems to respond adequately to gravity. Gravity exists here. Gravity exists here. Well, good deal. Good deal. Do I want to do anything else to the tube? Eh. I don't know, because you see, this is white glazed or white stained glass, and then this is just clear, and that's a little funky, isn't it? Maybe I'll leave it clear on the bottom, but then I'll kind of gradually, I'll do a little gradient. How about that? I'll do a little gradient glaze, and then I'll throw in some fun little colors to make it sloppy insanity. Sloppy, oversaturated insane. It's going to look like Poppy's Playtime up in here. Here. Where'd I put all my stained glass? I thought I had some more stained glass somewhere. There's red and yellow, and there's blue. RGB. RGB. There. Now I need white. I need white too. I think I had some white. Must have glazed over that one. There we go. So how do I want to do some silly little details and stuff on here? There's nothing on here that's going to get like washed away, is there? Maybe I want to protect. Might want to protect this stuff. There. Just for now. It's a little sensitive. It's a little sensitive. Got some sensitive instruments going on. I'll leave it clear like on the front. But back here. Back here. I gotta change things up a little bit. I don't know. It just doesn't quite look right, completely clear like that. I don't know. I mean, I want people to be able to see the items going up, but you're not going to see them after a certain point. I don't think there's any sensitive instruments that'll get kind of washed out if I just do that, because it's going to spill. We're going to have some spillage. There goes the spillage. There it goes. All right. Oh, man, this is going to suck. This is going to suck, isn't it? Do I really want to get into this? I feel like I'm going to have to, if I want to do this, I'm going to have to undo everything I just did. All right, sorry to disappoint everybody. Um, I just feel like I at least know it works. At least know it works, but I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks. So we're going to do something very sucky. I'm going to basically tear this entire thing down and redo it in color. If I can... Oh no, this does suck. This sucks! This sucks! I suck! I just need to get down in there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just get rid of this block that's causing all the problems. Let's solve problems by solving problems. Problem solved. Let's get rid of all these. Ooh. I should have picked a color other than yellow for this. Right there. Alright, now let's redo it with color this time. It'll go quicker than last time. I'm more organized. You see, this is why I say you don't want me running a nuclear reactor because you got to get a nuclear reactor right the first time. I got to like get things wrong before I get them right. That's just how I operate. Sorry. That's just how I am, and that's probably how I always will be. That's just a part of myself that I've had to make peace with in recent years. I just kind of screw it up a bunch until I get it right. I am not omnipotent. Even if I tried to be, there'd always be things I couldn't completely account for. And good God. Okay, let's, do we have to tear it all down, though? Like, maybe I just want to kind of gradient. Just do a little gradient. Gradient Lily shouts out to Radiant Lily, the awesome and cool streamer who streams live. Sometimes she streams Infinity Nikki. She is a friend of this stream. Go check her out. Go check her out. I'm sorry for being this way. It's the magic potion. I swear it is. I don't act like this outside of these streams. It's a little concerning on my part. I don't even know if I'm being genuine anymore. Was I ever being genuine with myself? What is genuine? You know, we all act differently in different social contexts. I'm only acting in the way that comes most naturally to me. In this particular context. What is the real me, though? What is the core of anybody's identity? I mean, I can tell you a lot of things that I'm not, but I don't even think I have like a solid foundation on the specifics of what I am internally. Does anybody? Let's not linger on these things too much because they'll just send us around in circles. I'm just glad I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm just glad I'm not Mr. Beast. You know, I watched Mr. Beast before he became the guy that was the guy. I watched him back in the day whenever he I think he deleted these videos, but he used to like I don't know, like do like cringe content or something. Basically, he would like react to like terrible YouTube video intros made by like random 12-year-olds. So that's what he used to do. I remember that. And then he also had like a wall sticker behind him of this lady with an inhaler, and that was like a character, like this big vinyl sticker on the wall behind him. And that was another thing he did. I actually liked whenever he was I mean, you know, cringe content is cringe content, but I liked his videos. I thought they were pretty funny back in the day. I don't know. That he might have been bullying people though. I don't remember, but fifth grade me got a kick out of it. I'll say that much. More of a kick out of that than whatever he's doing nowadays. I wonder if that's archived somewhere. The original Mr. Beast content. Yeah, I remember. I remember when he was just a niche little guy. Well, niche medium guy, maybe. I remember whenever he used to be human. What is he now? Maybe he's being genuine. I don't know. Is the act genuine? Surely not. But that's just how he's inclined to be. Like, he just naturally started acting that way. I mean, he made the decision to. I don't know. With that said, though, I don't think he would ever spout a random stream of consciousness anymore. Alright. And this will look different whenever I put the water in there, too. I hope I'm not going to end up hating this and have to redo it again. I'm kind of worried now. Kind of worried. We'll make it work. We'll make it look like a fun, silly 2000s birthday decor. Yeah. Um, that'll be fine. Whatever. No, Glitchy, you're letting the medium drive your design. No, you can't let that happen. No. If I had a debug stick, that'd be a decision I'd make. It's theory heads. Theory is good for some things, but oh, sometimes I don't think theory hears my desperation. It's good to know good theory. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta make ends meet, I don't know how else to say it. It's gonna be a little bit funky. You know, it's gonna be a little bit gradient lily. Shouts out to the person that gets shouted out every now and then, like I shouted out a few minutes ago. You know, we're getting something. We're getting something going on here. You know. You know. Yeah. And just now we'll ease it out. We gotta ease it out now. This little weird little gradient that we have going on, and then towards the top we're gonna make it colors. I love colors. Do you like colors? I know I do. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Now we're gonna start. We're gonna ease her out. We're gonna ease her out now. How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do that without this looking stupid? Let's see. We'll figure it out. Or maybe. Yeah. That helps it connect better to the column, now doesn't it? Yeah. That's great. That's great. That actually works if it's like that. And so that's good. That's good. And we'll drop it. We'll drop it down. Drop her down. Dropping her down. Dropping her like it's hot. Alright. Does that work? Maybe, here, maybe we'll like, here, I have an idea. I have an idea to make it kind of work a little bit, sort of. I also don't know if the gradient is happening too soon or not. That's my next conundrum. There's conundrums upon conundrums because I had to bump the lamp with this one. Well, it is a feature after all. It is a feature. It's what everyone's going to see. You've got to make a statement. You've got to make a statement here. I don't really know if I'm making a good statement. Oh well. Oop. How'd you get all the way over here? Huh? Yeah, that kind of works for the fade out. A little bit. A little bit. Perchance. Perchance. Then we'll just kind of do one more little guy right there, and that'll we'll say that's an end to the smudge. We'll say that ends the smudge pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. As well as that, I just realized we don't usually put the panes on these sides, but so maybe I'll start doing the panes, like the side panes, like, oh man, my sides, ouch, owie, oh, side panes. We'll put them in like starting right there. I don't know. It's getting a little weird. It's getting a little weird because I didn't account for everything. You see, I get a good start, and then it gets a little screwy whenever I get into the specifics. Glitchy, glitchy. It's a lack of clarity. Lack of clarity. Oh! I know. I know. It's getting a little muddy. It's getting a little muddy. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh God. Jeez Louise. Wait a minute. Is my Twitch stream running? Is it running? Yes. Yes, it's running. I hope. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, yep, it's running. Okay, I just had to double check that real quick. Oh no, I freak out sometimes. Freak out. Okay, well. Well there. What to do now? Do I like how this gradient works, or maybe I need to continue improving upon my scheme? We always have to be scheming up in here, or trying to find the next thing to talk about or do. What do I need to do? I need to apply for grad school because I'm trying to delay my career. I'm trying to buy myself more time. How stupid of me. Oh, hello, Zen OT. Welcome. Welcome to V8C. Welcome, welcome. You have a very foreboding looking Minecraft skin, but welcome to Minecraft. You just won a half stack of diamonds. Would you like some diamonds? You won! You won! You win! You won the grand prize. Zen OT says, I hate you. That's all right. That's all right. Let's see. So I need to be out of here in 30 minutes. So 30-minute warning, everybody. 30 minutes. 30 minutes remain of this live stream. It's as live as it gets. All right, you're witnessing live streaming, unless you're watching the archive. That's when it becomes a dead stream. That's a fun name for an archive, isn't it? The dead stream. This stream's dead, but it's a live stream. Is this a dead stream? Or maybe it's just a dead live stream. Maybe it's like a zombie. This is you see, this is a zombitacular stream. Where we can say, I am going to eat your brains. I am a zombie. I am going to eat your brains. I am going to suck them out of your skull. Like zombie vampire. And life will be good. Life will be good. Ooh. What's the dog barking at? What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What am I doing? I need to focus. I need to focus. Let me channel my inner. What should I channel? My inner What's a very focused animal? Ants. Ants are very focused. I'm going to channel my inner ant. And I need to lift 50 times my body weight. I need to channel it. I'm channeling it. I'm channeling it. All right? I need to channel my inner focus because I'm unfocused. I need to regain calibration. Do you feel the power? Do you feel the calibration? I feel in tune. I feel that all of my internal pads of the flute of my soul are seated. They are all seated. They have all been ironed, and they are no longer wrinkly. My pads are not wrinkly. I'm channeling an inner spirit, the inner ant spirit, the inner bug spirit, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to go into the flute, and I'm going to eat the pads, and I'm going to leave little crumbs and eggs and little bugs throughout the instrument case. And some poor technician will then realize this flute needs an overhaul, and then I'll know I lost focus. I think I need light gray stained glass. That is my resolve. That is what I have learned from this moment of inner peace. I need some light gray stained glass to make this work. See, we arrive at conclusions. We arrive at conclusions from our inner introspections. That is the value of theory and a little bit of time to just yap and sit to ourselves and realize that we're creating slop. I'm creating slop from my mouth hole. It's a constant dribble of nonsense. Nonsense. Absolute nonsensory. Let's see, so where is the light gray flowers at? There they are. I see them. Oh, there's many. There are many sources of light gray flowers. Oh, thank you, Plush Puffin. Thank you, Mr. Puffin himself. I will run this machine. Harold is working on a new dye machine. He's working on a dye factory. He's working on a machine that can automatically dye goods. I didn't get a warp to it, though. That's unfortunate. I need to remember to save warps to random places, because I might need them later. Because I might need them later. There we go. Let's put these light gray bad boys in here. Let's see. Let's get all these panes paned out. There we go. Let's see if we can make this work a little bit. Because now it's just getting a little funky. Oh, it's getting a little funky up there. And I just need to make things work out. Just need to make it work. Oh, God, I'm falling. I live in C418's realm. Wait, no. Mojang's realm. That's whose realm I live in. Okay, let's see. Oh, that one dropped. Can I break it? Can I break it from here? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's see. Let's see. Does that work? It works a little better than the other. Well, let's see how this looks with water in it, actually. Because maybe a lot of my problems will be solved whenever I just run water through here. Let me just give her a little look-see. Yeah. Yeah, that might have solved some problems after all. Maybe I don't need the light gray stained glass. I have wasted my resources and I have wasted your time. Welcome to the attention economy. That's alright. That's alright. Yeah, it works whenever I put the water through there, so I'll say that's a fine gradient. It'll look better, again, whenever I run the water through there. And unless you're using a shader pack, people always use they shader packs. Well, guess what? My GPU's kaput, and I'm frying my CPU right now. The CPU goddess. What's that? What's that I hear? I hear another dog that wants out. There's a dog that wants out. I hear her. I hear her. It's this dog in particular that wants out. So, I'm going to sleep in Minecraft. I'm going to let the dogs out after I sleep in Minecraft. Thank you. Thank you for playing my game. All right. So, hold on. I'm gonna let the dog out real quick, and then we'll get right back into it. Right back into it. All right. So just get your nuts out of a twist. Well, just give it a second. Just give it a second. All right. So I'll be right back. I will play R.R. Thiel's athletic theme from the Mario World ROM hack. Okay? Credit. I'm giving credit. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right. Well, why did I even play the intermission music? I need to be more sparing with that. That really didn't warrant an intermission. I have a few intermission things. Just need to watch. I need to watch the animal. Make sure she doesn't run off or chase a critter. Chase a critter throughout the yard. Oh my. At least it's a nice day out. Trees are starting to bloom. It's not good for my allergies. I'll say that much. Then everybody starts mowing their yards. Let me reiterate this. There is no crop, there is no plant that is more useless or more of a blight on our society than grass. Grass is an absolutely terrible thing. Also, the dog's done up here, so we're going to let her back in. I gotta get the treats. She wants a treat. Gotta shake the treat back so she runs back. There back to the door in a transactional way. That's all right. You know, everything is really a transaction. Just some of it is internal. Everything is a transaction. You can't escape it. No, you can't. You cannot escape from the transactional nature of all things. I know this has been stated before, but again, grass grass is an absolutely terrible thing. Well, grass as we address it, okay? Because literally literally it's just like a status symbol from like 300 years ago and now we just hopelessly maintain it. Okay, we're not aristocrats. And yet for some reason we have this useless aristocratic patch in front of all of our homes. I mean, I know there's a certain ideal to that. There's something that people might, latch on to about all that, but it's just it's a waste. It was a waste from the very beginning. It's just, well, people like to show how competent they are, so that's what it's really about. Look at how competent I am. Look how neat I can keep my lawn. Even though keeping a neat lawn just saps your energy. That's an energy sink. Okay? It's an energy sink. It's a waste of material. It's one thing if you're passionate about it. But I'm willing to bet most of us are just doing it out of obligation, out of a fear that our neighbors will judge us or the HOA will fine us if the lawn is unkept. It's an inefficient waste of time, resources, and sanity. Much like many things in today's world. And yet, if we ever do really get rid of them, you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? Someday in the far future, after lawns have been abolished, or, we abolish all these inefficiencies, all of a sudden, in the future, somebody's going to be like, oh, look at all that we had. Look at all that we had. We need to go back! Go back to lawns! Go back to neatly mowed lawns. Look at them. They're so rustic and so neat and good looking. I have the resources to mow my lawn. I have the time to mow my lawn. And so you see, then we'll just go back around all over again, and then we'll get back into this nonsense again. Some things really do stay abolished forever, though. So I could be wrong about all that. I could be wrong. Time will tell. I could be wrong. I know for a fact that I'm wrong about a lot of things, and well, I just choose to be incompetent sometimes. We have to be a little bit incompetent to make our way, or not incompetent, but delusional or whatever else to get around in the world. I don't think you can. I don't think anybody can really handle reality. Or at least I can't. Maybe that's a shortcoming of myself. Whoop. Sorry, I gotta check my phone. People be texting. People be texting. People be sending messages. And I only got 10 minutes left. What have I been doing for the past 15 minutes? I've just been piddling around. Well, you could argue that these streams are entirely me piddling around, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. Oh no. You know, it's only piddling around if it doesn't make money. Maybe this will make money. Then it won't be piddling around anymore. It's only scoffed at if it's unproven, I guess. No, it looks like a silly little saturated gumball machine. I kind of dig it though. And then I'll put little glass panes on there too. And yeah, we'll get it looking nice. We'll get it looking just fine. It's definitely a little loud to do those primary colors as accents, and I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a color scheme that appeals, or I guess kind of, whenever you try and make something to appeal to everybody, you end up making something that appeals to nobody. So what am I doing? Come here, Retta. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What you up to? All right. All right. Now let's see how this looks in the day. Let's see how this looks in the day. Again, I need to realize that, it will be brought together quite a bit more whenever I I put that water in there. I put the water in there. I kind of like it though. It's a fun little gradient thing. Let me try putting that little middle strip in there. See how I like that. Let's see how I like this. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. Looks good. Oh no. I think it'll do. It'll do. let's just get this finished up here for the day. And, oh God, I put this on the wrong side. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. What have I done? Oh, golly gee. We'll get it a little more figured out whenever I put the column in there. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Let's see. I'll put that on there. Whoop. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go. And a little straggler out there. All right. Well, let's run water through here and just see how it looks, I guess. This took longer than I meant it to. When does it not? I always lose scope of time. That's one of my worst things that I do. Always get the time frame messed up. Always take the long way of things. We specialize in promoting Twitch channels. Get blocked. Get blocked, you freak. Freak bot. Freak bot. Freak bot viewer. Alright. Now we'll run the water through here, and I guess we'll just call it a stream. I don't know. I'll put the kelp back in there too. Does it look gaudy? Maybe a little bit. Is it what word do they use? Kitsch? Is it kitsch? Is it kitsch enough for you? Huh? There. Now, I'll put the kelps in here so that we can root everything up. There we go. And there we go. That should be good enough to, I guess, get everything working now. So good. So yeah. Looks good, I guess. I don't know. It's up to your interpretation if it looks good or not. I think it works enough. Maybe I'll throw in some extra little splashes of color, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure I'll do some building off camera and pondering and just thinking, does this really work? Does this really work? Maybe it sucks. Maybe it's good. Maybe it sucks. Maybe it sucks a little bit. I don't really care, to be honest, if it sucks or not. But there it is. There it is. There is the bubble column. And now we kind of have an idea of, where the hoppers are going to start rooting through there. And so it's going to go like there. And it's going to go down and go that way. And then it's going to go through the floor again, down that way. Now this is where it's going to get a little weird. I'm going to have to figure out how it, interacts with the window. So I'll get all that figured out. Then it'll go down and then through here again. But you see, then there's going to be another weird interaction. Ooh. And there might be multiple bubble elevators. I don't know. It might get a little convoluted, but, well, that's my fault. It's my fault. I didn't build in the, the meta. The meta. All right. Well, with all that said, I think I'm gonna probably get off of here and go over to the fluorescent light place. Yes, I love stark white walls. I love fluorescent lights. I'm so glad I get to spend the next 30 years of my life under fluorescent lights. Yes! Yes! Give me the light! Yes! I love it. I love it. fluorescent lighting. I love stark white LED lighting as well. And I love solid white walls. I love HGTV. I love its aesthetic. I love neutral colors. I love them. I love neutrals. Everything I own will be neutral. I will own neutral. And I will feel neutral. Anyway, we'll turn off the fluorescent lights for today, and I hope y'all enjoyed. I always have a good time doing these streams, you know? I do. So, with all that said, I gotta split, because I got a bunch of crap I gotta do. Anyway, peace out, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.